Hey Scorpio, welcome to your general love read. This is going to be a traditional reading where we're looking at the overview, things that are hidden from you or that you cannot see, current energies, future possibilities, and advice, okay? But before we get started, I am going to pull for the collective and some intention for the reading. All right, if you are new here, welcome. I am an intuitive, and so some of what you may see will not be traditional, okay? If you have returned, thank you. I appreciate it. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That is the way to support the channel and the messages getting out to others. All right, for the collective, what you're creating, you cannot even see yet, okay? The cause is hidden, the effect is invisible to all, but you are still creating something pretty darn magical. All right, I love that. All right, the intention here is about this thing that has been being clung to from the past, but it did come out in reverse. I usually don't take reverses, but I feel like it was trying to tell me that this is a process that you're moving through, okay? Because it came out here with the consequences. So you're just waking up to like fully, there's a lot of energy here because I get an itchy nose when that happens, but there's a lot that you are going to be releasing. And it's funny because, okay, it's going to lead you to like what feels like a more ordinary life, but it may be something like you never expected. Like they're giving me the example here of you may, buy a 20-acre farm. And it's just this simple, ordinary life of owning a 20-acre farm. But ordinary to whom, right? Like it doesn't feel like it was ordinary to you before you went through this transformation. But because it is, the conscious wake up here is all gray and the ordinariness is like every color of the rainbow. So maybe that rainbow is what is being hidden as you are releasing the past, because it's only the front of this box. We can see the side and the front, and the side is gray, right? It's like boring, and the front is colorful. And so the experience that you're going through now might feel very vivid, but it's actually very gray. And this ordinary life that you're, about to transition into is going to be very vivid, but it's going to just feel like it's easy, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Now, I am going to be clearing the energy, like this spirit is having me do that, because I actually have been like developing like weird little energetic spots on my hands where I am attaching like your energy and trauma to my being. So we're putting it into the table. The table can be cleansed much easier than the tissue can, but I will be cleansing it all out of the tissue as we go forward. But if you see me going like this or hear this, I'm just shaking out some of the energy and trying to keep it from going into my hands. All right. So, overview. What is being, that came out very quickly. What's being hidden or you cannot see? Current energy. Okay, and future possibilities and advice. All right, so overall energy here, King of Wands in reverse. to get to where you want to be, you have to go through what you've never gone through before. And it's almost like they're telling me, like, you're going through the pack of lies. Like, they are calling these snakes like the pack of lies. Like, you are going through and eliminating and fighting off the untruths within your life. What's hidden from you, okay, like they're telling me here, it's on the edge of the woods, is the 8 of Cups, this rebirth. So for some of you, you may need to go to the edge of the woods, to this water, and kind of just commune with it. Find out what it wants you to know and understand. Okay, I did just post on line today about a message that I channeled about the water, like being the one that like helps us transform everything, right? And because they're showing me like the 3 of Cups is pouring into you, okay? So the universe is supporting all of this. But below it is the 4 of Cups. And there's 3 cups on one side and 1 cup that's kind of still separated. So you may have to, like once you've communed, you may have to take a pretty big leap of faith, okay, to get to the other side of this. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and in the upright, to me, this is the Queen is heading home just by sense. Like the Queen just senses in this because it's the salmon, right? Like I just have a sense of knowing where I belong. And that's hidden from you, right? Until you get this message, until you commune with the water, you are not going to really know where this ordinary space exists for you. Current energy, okay? The challenge for some of you is just the image of yourself. Like it is fighting against your past, right? Fighting against this image of yourself. For others, the challenge is like balancing out yourself, balancing out your relationships. Somebody is watching you, okay? And I feel like this is someone who, like they are very untraditional, okay? Let's just put it that way. And they have a lot of respect for you, but they really want me to look at this closer. So let me look, hold on. This person may, what they're showing me here, this person may have a tattoo or a necklace that has like an iguana on it, or they actually have a lizard. And they may, I mean, they're definitely a hunter is what I'm being shown here. And that could be anything. They could be like, they could work in HR and be like a headhunter. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But this person is watching you, all right? And they do have a lot of respect for you. Future energy, okay? Now I've got to look again. Hold on. You're loving yourself, and as such, you are garnering the energy of all of these cups. Okay? This is like you've communed with the water, And it's almost like it renews the fire within you. And suddenly it's like your intuition, your knowing, your love for yourself, your power, your connections, like they all suddenly catch fire. Okay. And it may be burning down that past in order to come to this new future, because it also comes with the 10 of Pentacles with this home in reverse, right? It's like reimagining your life. Like, instead of the roots being underground, right? There's this energy of your perfect home, wherever it is that you're going, wherever the salmon is taking you, right? That you can't see where the salmon is taking you. It's taking you home, right? But this home, like it almost seems to me like it holds up. It's in a place where it holds up a mountainside. Okay. Like, it's really interesting. Like, you could be living, like moving to a place where like you're at the foothills of like some major like mountains. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify. And mountains are very spiritual. So you can look up the meaning of mountains. And so it could be not actual mountains, but it might be the symbolism, like living at the base of something very, very much symbolistic. Okay. So let's look at the snakes that you're fighting off here. Page of Wands. It is speaking your truth and getting through the entanglements, right? Like, there's a lot of things that were tying you to this darkness, tying you down from seeing your truth, your value. Yeah, and once you clear that, you take this leap of faith towards the star, okay? Towards this wish. And every single time, every snake like opens up like a new opportunity, a new leap, a new wish, a new leap, a new wish. Tell me about communing with the water. Yeah, okay. You're going to be receiving messages about how better to love yourself and how better to gain love from others. 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups. Okay? It's all very spiritual and tantric, and this beautiful, like, they're saying in my head, they're like this beautiful like yoni egg sort of an energy. Okay. The home that you cannot see, right, comes from the tower that you get from this communing with the water. And it's like the universe, once you get in the water and go through the tower, the universe, it's like it's pulling you through the quantum realm, because you can see this person on the 10 of Wands being pulled like almost through time and space through this like really like turbulent ocean that the tower has moved into. And so it's kind of like the journey of the salmon, right? Like they have to go through, especially up here in Washington, like they have to go through that turbulence where the ocean meets the Columbia River and get through that turbulence, right? Or they come in through the Puget Sound and they have to go through these ladders, right? To get, it's all of this to get to these rivers, right? And they do all of this just to get to this home where the one lays the eggs and the other one fertilizes, and they go off and die, right? Like old self dead, new self begins. So what is the challenge? What are you fighting here? A lot of it's timing, wheel of fortune. Okay, fighting against what you think needs to be happening right now. Oh, did you see that? I just saw the like image move. Like you may feel like, right? Like I want the time to shift right now. And they're like, no, it's not time. What about this person that's watching you? Okay. It's someone with some sadness. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Okay. It's somebody that could have suffered a great loss. And they see you as being like something that they look to for inspiration. This could be someone that you went through a very turbulent ending with, and my 3 of Swords in this deck, okay, is kind of like an ending of like a happy sort of family situation. Yeah, for whatever reason, this person feels very connected to you and your soul with 2 of Pentacles. But they have a lot of sadness. How does that have to do with the timing? Okay, you may be waiting for them to give you a call. And this could be something that sparks monetary stability for you. Okay. So tell me about the 9 of Cups here. Yeah, it's balancing and taking this brand new leap, taking this new, like you're breaking through and you're coming out stronger than ever before. And the home, okay, again, it's coming when it's coming. It's not really hidden from you because Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But it's waiting on this abundance that's growing, which this person could be bringing to you. Yeah. It's something that has to cellularly like spark and be created. And so I feel like this is all going through and fighting off all of the snakes, all of the lies, like all of the entanglements. Every action brings a new reaction. Okay. I almost did it, didn't I? All right, tell me about the Page of Wands. 6 of Cups, okay? This is clearing out, I feel like, the type of energy that you have been attracting in the past. Okay? And the magic is coming up into these cups. Almost like what's really beautiful, what they're showing me, okay, these 2 beings, right, they are connected to the old, but on top of them, now that they're flipped over, like there's these 2 new beings kind of being created, and all the magic is going up into these cups. And I feel like that's kind of the journey, right, of going through and finding the magic as you commune. The leap of faith here. Okay, you're going to have some decisions that are going to be tough to make, and it's going to require you to do it without knowing where you're truly going to end up. And it's hard because you're still working through some of the issues that are tied into your body. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. You may feel like you're going to, like it almost feels like it's not going to be home. Like I'm going somewhere that I'm not going to love. It's not going to feel like home. But I feel like that's something that almost feels like that's part of the falsehood that you're fighting against. Because Spirit showed me here at the bottom of the deck that this home is everything that you have been meant for. Okay? So tell me about the message here that you're getting. This tantric message of loving yourself from communing with the water. Yeah, the strength has not been in your mindset. Okay, the strength has never been in your mindset. And I love this, right? Because again, we have that egg that's cracking open. And remember they said to me, yoni egg. For some of you, if you have it like a yoni egg, like it's going to crack. And it's going to be symbolism for you. Okay? But it's about that you have bound yourself too tightly to this idealism of mindset. And they're showing me this black Lilith moon. And I'm going to recommend that you go look at your black Lilith moon, okay? Because that's part of the hidden energies that you need to know about to break through. Tell me here then about the water, because the water runs really deep here for you. So we've got the communing with the water, the tower in the water, the universe pulling you forward through the turbulence of the water. So tell me more about that. Yeah, it's, you know how when you look into a puddle and you see yourself, the water is letting you see yourself. And the water is letting you see the future and what you can create here with this Two of Cups. And remember again, right? Like when you are fully in this energy of loving yourself here in the future, where you are now ablaze again in your fire state, you're freely giving to Two Cups. And that may have a very significance to you of growing into this idea of giving freely to Two Cups. Okay? And those Two Cups can be anything that you love. All right? Tell me about divine timing. Yeah, the divine timing is when you get your head out of this and then the universe starts moving things to where they need to be. Like the universe has already been pulling you into place so that you'll get this divine energy, this knowledge, okay, this dump of, like, you're going to get it in two, like again, 2 cups. I feel like you're going to get it, there's going to be 2 fillings of this, okay, where they're going to give you the first half and then the second half. Okay, but it's going to be timing. What's the King of Pentacles have to do with this? Okay, the Star. By taking the leap of faith that the King of Pentacles provides for you, Like she's a fish. Like she's got fish bones. Like you get into the water and you become everything you were meant to. Tell me about this person that feels so aligned to you. Okay, yeah, it's someone that is secret. But you've got to leave behind, again, the body of the past. You have to leave behind the body of the past in the water. 7 of Swords to the 6 of Swords. Okay. That, right? Because there's the 10 of Swords with all the water, all the rain. And these two have rainbows. And rainbows are light reflecting in the rain. I feel like because the Tower is that rainbow of reflection, like you've got to deal with being open to this energy of sadness without it impacting your body, right? To see the rainbow, to see the blessing in all of this. Okay, so the balance and the breakthrough. Again, it's just quantifying. The key to all of this is this loving of yourself. Okay, every one of these cups is transforming, and I love it because, all right, the King here is like fighting against like all of those snakes, right? Everyone you fight, you transform a cup, you transform a cup, you transform a cup. And what is on the other side of that? The Emperor. Okay. The Emperor has all of the abundance. But again, all right, it's in the reflection, because how you get to the abundance is by allowing this pain, being able to reflect on it, right? It's in the reflections. And having the breakthrough from it. And then all the water creates this growth for that brand new beginning. Okay. And bottom of the deck here is the King of Cups. Okay. So, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and let's pull a couple of oracle cards. Yeah, you're going to come out of the fire, and this is, the water is on fire here, right? Like the water is like lava, like on fire on the water, and you're within this one droplet, okay? You're coming through this to recreate the fire. And the fire is, all of this is going to bring you the ultimate happiness. Yeah. Because there we have the rainbow, right? When you go in the water, the light shows you the rainbow. And at the lead of the rainbow, right, is this beak, and it's fire. But it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get there. So, I'm going to move to the extended. And I'm going to leave you a sneak peek. The link is down below. I hope this is giving you some amazing value on your journey. Make sure if you've watched it this far to click on the like button so that this message gets out to more people. And then the link for personal readings and for the extended and everything else is down below in the description box. All right. Much love. All right. Okay, bye. Scorpio, I feel like whoever this resonates with, you have a placement in a fire sign. Okay. But also in a water sign has a very strong placement for you. Some of you, that could be in your Lilith. All right. So look that up. But I feel that it is kind of the balancing, right? The balancing of those two sides of yourself to come into this acceptance of your water being by your fire self. Okay. So what else does Spirit want you to know about this? Again, you're moving to a space that is symbolic of the spiritual meaning of the mountain, or by a mountain. Okay, and it's where you're meant to be. Because there's the holy mountain, and it's got the sun shining there. So it is this happiest place. Like they're like, it's the happiest place on earth.